Hello students. So welcome back to your online physical education classes. So today we are going to start our next unit, that is biomechanics and sports. So we'll start from the introduction of biomechanics and sports. So biomechanics word is a combination of two words, that is bio and mechanics. So bio means living things and mechanics means the field of physics, that is the forces related to body movements. It can also be said that biomechanics is the study of forces and their effects on living system. The study of biomechanics provides the knowledge of human body movements and the forces that act on human movements. So, biomechanics helps to understand or to know about the correct movements and help in better performance. So, students, as you have understood the meaning of biomechanics, so now we'll study the need and importance of biomechanics in sports. So number 1 is improve performance in sports. Principles of biomechanics tell us about right technique, effective and result-oriented posture to get more efficient result by applying minimum muscle force, which in turn improves performance in sports. So the second point is improvement in technique. So biomechanics also help in the improvement of a technique of particular sports, whatever sports you play. Because in many sport event, technique is the major factor of performance. Like there is athletic events, right? Shot put, long jump. All these events need a specific technique. So sports technique is a physical action of an athlete which leads to the best possible execution, right? So next importance of biomechanics is development of improved sports equipment. As you all know, use of biomechanics can also lead to a better look and better functioning of sports equipment like t-shirt, studs, spikes, swimming costumes, hockey stick, different size footballs and low weight helmets for protection. So all these equipments are improving day by day. So with the help of these equipments, the game is also improving. So next point is improve in training technique. A teacher or a coach can analyze the player's movement or action with the help of biomechanical principles. It helps in improving the training techniques. Next is prevent sports injuries. So it helps to find out the factor or the forces that can lead to the injuries during the game situation. It also helps in preventing of the sports injuries. Next is helps in understanding human body. So it gives the knowledge of different systems of our body, for example nervous system, muscular system and skeleton system. So we understand more the human body, how it functions while we are performing any sports activity. Next is knowledge of safety principles. So biomechanics gives the understanding to analyze different movements that can harm the player. Next is helps in research work, then creates confidence in player, helps in maintaining healthy body, and last is increases the popularity of sports. So these all are the need and importance of biomechanics. Now we'll shift towards the types of movements in human body. So in human body there are several types of movements in our joints, but we will study the 4 types of movement, that is gliding movement, angular movement, rotation and circumduction. So number 1 is our gliding movement. So gliding movement is a type of movement in which one surface moves or glides over another surface. It is the simplest type of movement in which there is no rotation or angular movement involves. It is common in all of the joints, but it occurs in combinations with the angular movement. However, in smaller joints such as hand and feet, that is our carpal and tarsal joints, these are the only movements. So next is angular movement. So this type of movement occur between the long bones, causing a change in the angle between the two bones. The angle either increase or decreases. So various angular movements are flexion, extension, abduction and adduction. So these are the angular movement which are very important. That is your flexion, extension, abduction and adduction. So these you have to study in brief. So firstly we'll start with flexion. So in simple words, flexion takes place when the angle between the two bones is decreased. When you flex your knee, the angle between your upper leg and lower leg decreases. At that time, flexion takes place. Other examples of flexion are like front dumbbell rise or bicep curls. So next angular movement is extension. So extension is the opposite of flexion. Extension occurs when the angle between the two bones increases. So when you straighten or extend your knee joint, the angle between your upper and lower leg increases. So that is extension. So with the help of this diagram, you will be able to understand the difference between flexion and extension. So next is your abduction and adduction movements. So abduction and adduction both are angular movement. So abduction is the movement when you move your limb, that is your hand or your legs, laterally away from the midline of the body. Your abduction take place. So in adduction, it is opposite to abduction. So when you bring your limbs, that is your hands or legs, towards the midline of your body, it is adduction. Example of adduction is while bringing the fingers or toes together is adduction, and spreading the fingers or toes apart is abduction.